Hey folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm going to show you my CJRB collection today. So this one is just the CJRBs that I have. Obviously a couple button locks, obviously a couple flippers. Let's get started. This one, so this one's kind of special to me only because I bought this knife, I want to say May of 2022. I'd have to look it up. But I hadn't bought any knives in a long time other than stuff like I'd bought some Havillands and I had bought, a couple Benchmades, but not all the time. One a year, one every 6 months, something like that. When I picked this one up, I was looking, I don't even know what I was looking for on Amazon. Amazon recommended this knife to me and I bought it, and that kind of started the snowball again. Now it seems like every single day I'm on Knife Center, Blade HQ, Amazon somewhere ordering new knives. This is the CJRB Tigris. This knife is big and ridiculous. I'm big and ridiculous, so it fit me pretty well. I did take the pocket clip off this one. It's the only knife that I have that I think that I did take the pocket clip off of. Just where it's so big when it was in my pocket, I prefer it without the pocket clip. Not really going to lose this thing, I don't think. I hope not. But that blade is just ridiculous. This video, I'm not going to go into all the sizes and all that stuff. It's just a quick look at each knife. We'll go through the functions of how they work. It flips really well. That blade's pretty heavy. I have other videos up that actually go into details of each knife. If you just click, depending on where you're watching this, if you're watching on Amazon, Facebook, or YouTube, I've got videos on my YouTube of all my channels. Shows you the blade steel. And I mean, this blade is just massive and ridiculous, and I love it. The next one is my newest one. This is my CJRB Echo. I bought it with the carbon fiber. Now, this is a front flipper with a button lock. Obviously, the button lock works smooth. Maybe a little too smooth there. And I haven't gotten real used to using the front flipper. I can do it, but it feels a little awkward. My hand sometimes gets in the way. But this is just a beautiful knife. I love the blade shape. I love the carbon fiber. You could almost carry this like as a gentleman's knife, something, you'd have in your pocket at any time. Not really. I mean, you definitely could use it for stuff around the farm or hunting. I really like how the carbon fiber looks, and don't want to ruin it. There you can see it's a Laconico design. You can see the blade steel. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all the different measurements. I've got other videos for that. But I mean, did y'all see me trying to use the liner lock, forgetting it's a button lock down here? I think a lot of people picked up the Echo. It's a great knife from CJRB. So the next two are the same, pretty much. They're pyrites. I bought these as a pair. It was a little bit cheaper when I got them to buy them together, I think is how it worked out. I bought one for each of my kid. This one is my oldest kid's. This one was my youngest kid. And then I had bought the Lago, which we'll go into in just a second. And my youngest liked this one better than the pyrite. She liked the red. It was easier. She's younger, so having the flipper tab on there was easier for her, she said. So that's how now I have a pyrite and I don't have a Lago. I went and got this from her little EDC carry bag so that I can make this video. But here's the pyrite. Extremely easy to flip. You've got the flipper stud. I think so. It's a little awkward for me, for my hands, to use the back one, but I can do it. Well, the front one's easy. The back one is a little bit harder. This has nothing to do with the knife. It's me. It's my hand, either my coordination or just my big hands. It's a little awkward. Button lock works just fine. Well, maybe a little bit too fine. Yeah, so I think the button lock on this works a little bit better than the Echo. I think the pyrite, I think, was listed last year as like the knife of the year. I don't know if that was just a YouTuber thing or social media thing, or if it actually was, but I know that a lot of people really love the pyrite. And you can see this one has the aluminum instead of the micarta, and this has the black blade instead of the stone-washed. See, you can see your blade steel. I think I should have kept this one. I like this one. I like this one better than that one, I think, the collars. And then, of course, the one we talked about a minute ago, the Lago. I bought this red knife because I didn't own any red knives. I've since then bought a couple other, but this was my first red knife. And then, like I said, my youngster, she'll be 8 next month. She talked me out of this one, so it's hers now. It's really, really smooth. Like, I mean, you see the closing and function. It sticks. It doesn't bounce. I could probably make it bounce, but I think this one is probably the smoothest button lock that I own, honestly, as far as opening and closing it. And maybe that's why she liked it as much as she did. But that is the CJRB Lago. And then the last one, this is another one. I tell you what I bought this for. This is the Gobi. It's the CJRB Gobi. I thought this reminded me of a fillet knife. And my thinking was that, well, one, it matched the Tigris. I mean, honestly, that had a big deal to do with it. I had a matching set. This looked like something that I could use to skin a deer with. Just the blade shape and the length of it. You know, when you're in there trying to skin the hide off of a deer, that was my thinking whenever I got this. Was that it would be, perfect for that. Now, I haven't used it for that yet. Maybe this season I'll get a chance to do it. I killed, I think, 1 deer last year, and 1 or 2, I can't remember, and killed a bear. So maybe this year I'll get to use it to skin out a bear and see how good it does. We'll get some video of that. This one does have a liner lock, and it is obviously a flipper. Flipping action smooth, just like any of them are. And that's it. That's my CJRB collection. I plan on adding more to it soon, hopefully. And then I'll have some more videos coming of my other collections. I've got a Benchmade video coming, a CRKT video coming, a Civivi video coming. And then I've got a video where I've got a bunch of one-off stuff, like something I may only have 1 of or 2 of. I got a video like that coming. So if you like what I'm doing here, if you would, drop some messages or drop some comments. Tell me what kind of knives you want to see next. And if you're watching this on, depending on where you're watching it, if you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button. And then hopefully you're watching this on Amazon. I have an Amazon influencer page. It'll be linked down in the bottom or linked down in the description. And hope to see you guys soon.